The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Night. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Night comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war on crime. Shut up, Boo-o! God damn it! I do the announcements. Oh, God. No one gives a crap about Boo-o.
I'm part of the team, man. Not tell him about me.
Shut up.
False advertising. God,
Stupid idiot.
I help Night Night fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. and of course, people get mad at us when we do. But
it's a war on crime, and in every war there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war because
exactly.
It's a two-man war on crime.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Night
and Boo-Bo.
The Night Night comic book available at IndiePlanet.com.
Crime must pay the penalty. Well, that's implied, isn't it? I seem to recall there was another comic book title called Crime Must Pay, and that was it, So here, the actual title, I guess, is Penalty. Yeah. So true cases of actual crimes. Number 2. That's right. I've already done number 1 a long time ago. But anyway, here's a guy in his bathrobe getting shot at, and he's dodging the bullets, but they keep firing, and they almost kill this guy and some little kid. Yeah, not all that responsible. But anyway, no vile crime was too outrageous, no life too valuable to sacrifice in order to reap the glitter of his ill-gotten gains and escape the law's vengeance. But could even the amazing luck of Walter Lagonzo go on beating the rap for him forever? Read The Tri-State Murderer. But first, our sponsor, Wolf Poison. There's one 100-proof way to guard your door against this fellow's visit. There's Wolf Poison in every U.S. savings bond you buy. There's sweet security, too, for your home, your family, and yourself. U.S. savings bonds are 100% guaranteed by Uncle Sam. They pay you $4 for every $3 you put in after 10 years. Think of this profitable saving in terms of future comforts and luxuries. Think of the advantages it will mean for your children as they grow up. Think. Then start saving right away. Today. Start saving automatically this sure convenient way. If you work for wages or salary, enroll in the payroll savings plan, the only installment buying plan. If you're not eligible for this plan, if you're in business but not on a payroll, ask your bank about the equally practical bond-a-month plan. Remember, U.S. savings bonds are poison to wolves. Automatic saving is sure saving. U.S. Savings Bond. Contributed by this magazine in cooperation with the Magazine Publishers of America as a public service. Well, there you go. It's not really killing actual wolves. It's talking about the nasties, Well, let's get on with it, whatever. Bullet Man of the Bowery. Not all the rats ran through the sewers of Manhattan during the Roaring Twenties. Some had 2 feet and slunk brazenly along the gutters, like Joe Masseria, like the sticky slick which rises to the top of Gotham's gangland on a flood tide of blue. Bang. I guess his gun's silent, he crashed his car. Anyway, Eastside Manhattan one night in 1921. Guido's inside, but Valenti's out somewhere on the grift. Okay, so I'll be Guido tonight. Maybe when Valenti sees what happens to Guido, he'll hop afraid to Kokomo. It's lucky Guido shacks up in a meat packing front. He'll get a coffin wholesale. Guido's Valenti's best friend. Killing Guido almost as good as croaking Valenti. Who says Valenti will start gunning for us when he gets wind of Guido? Let him. He'll run into hot ukulele music. This town ain't big enough for me and Valenti. Quiet, boss. Here comes Guido now. With a convoy. Ex-convoy, you mean? Come on. Forget the goofers. Go for Guido. Ow. Oh, Masseria. I'm crying my eyes out, Jaden. I'm mourning 'cause you'll be cold meat in a minute. What the heck? It's stuck. Oh. No, Joe. No, give me a break. Ow. Sure, Guido. The same break I'll give Cannonball Valenti. In the belly, you lugs. We want him dead, not singing. Bam, bang, bam. See you at the wake, Guido. I'd feel a lot better if it was Valenti's wake. You know who he really was at? Who he really was after, boss? You! Masseria figures this'll scare you out of town. When we get started, this'll look like a clam bag. There's room for both of us in town, with Masseria and a marble orchard. What happened to Guido, Sam, and how's gonna happen to all of us if we don't polish them off first? It's a war to the death between Masseria's mob and ours. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Valenti was as good as his word. The deuce with the moocher. Based. Masseria, he's ducking the lad. Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, I guess he is. So that's how it is. Valenti's looking for the washout. Well, the dirty geek will get what he's after and more. I don't know who's who. Sure, I know Valenti's girl, boss. Her name's Betty. She dances in a speaky near Washington Square. What's special with her? You got enough Janes of your own. She's gonna do a double cross for me. You're a smart curve. A knife in your back would kinda interfere with your belly dancing, wouldn't it? What do you want me to do? Invite the geek to a party, see? At Louis Romano's. Me and the boys will do the entertaining. And the feeding, too. With hot lead. What if Valenti finds out? He'll kill me. Do your job well, and you'll dance at Umberto's funeral. And at my party afterward, where there'll be ice waiting for a smart girl who done Joe Masseria a favor. You're hurting me. I'll hurt you worse if you muff this baby. You won't wear your ice. You'll be packed in it. Get me? Remember the Chow House sister, Louis Romano's at 8. Think she's piped off to Valenti, boss? It's 8:15. She'll show Valenti means nothing to her except furs and sparklers. She knows if she plays bull, she'll live to wear 'em. Ravioli, a specialty? Romano. Anyway.
Boss, Valenti, in that car. I don't see no healers with him.
The babe did all right. She made out like this was tea for two. Come on.
Stop shaking, honey. Miss Harriet's gonna do the worrying in a minute.
Let the dame have it too. She might run the bull to the bulls.
He'll be flattened out before he gets halfway across the gutter.
Get set. Remember, Masseria is the one we want laid out.
They're coming, Umberto. They're halfway across the street.
It's as far as they can go. You'll hear that Chicago mowing machine cutting the hair off Masseria's head.
What the curved crusters? They've got a coffee grinder. Get back to the core. Step on it. Oh, my arm's broke. That frill. I'll get her for this. Spray that crate.
Spray that crate. Masseria's doing another Houdini.
Give me to a croaker. My rammer's busted.
Now that you mention it, Flatty, we did hear a car backfire in the street. Funny kind of backfire. It fired bullets and killed some of Joe Masseria's mob. That's sad. I hope it didn't kill Joe. This feels Scallopini's good, ain't it, honey? We'll ruin your appetite for you. That backfire was your idea, Valenti. You'll fry for this rubout. You've got nothing on me, Beagle, except your daddy mitt.
Sit still. There's a lot of backfire in this 38. Who are we talking to now? The Blue Boys picked up Valenti for bump off, but they got nowhere, no witnesses. And them's that saw won't talk. Valenti's out on bail. Good. I want to fix that Gandy dancer my own way. First, get this DT jerk some rot gut. He's shaking the blood out of my arm.
10 minutes later.
No wonder Doc got no license. He ain't no man. He's a fish. Look at him swim. Forget the crumb. Listen, I want that double-crossing Hutsy chilled. Get yourself a ringside table, and when she starts to cooch, give her something to wriggle about.
I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas, and you ought to see me do my stuff.
We saw it, baby. We saw you put 3 guys on the spot. Now our turn.
I'm a ding-dong dad!
Out the back door. They've got the entrance blocked.
Last lap. This is awful. Now it's Betty next time. Ooh. There ain't gonna be no next time. Get Miss Harriet on the phone. What you gonna do? Kill him with conversation?
It's Valenti. He wants a truce. He says we should get together. We should split the east side. What should I tell him? You know them bad words better than me, boss. Look, Valenti.
I was a fool to think he'd listen. Masseria knows one language, the kind that comes out of a typewriter. Talk his head off. Leave it to us, Umberto. Valenti did. On August 9th, 1922, occurred the most amazing episode of bum shooting in Manhattan's gangland histoire. Hiya, Joe, going bye-bye? Sure he's going bye-bye. Can't you see he's all dressed up in his shroud?
Valenti's goons, and me with a bum wing and no gat. Oh!
He's copping a hand after him.
I'm a clay pigeon on the street. They gotta have a back entrance here.
No exit, Joe, except the one with the pearly gates. Now, he keeps jumping like he's got ants in his pants. How long can this luck hold out? Stop. Won't stand still. You ain't human. I'm making a monkey out of you four-eyed imitation hot rods. Have a banana. Ow. We're out of ammo. What do you need ammo for? You couldn't hit anything with it anyway. It's a wonder you didn't blow your own brains out. Take the guns. Yeah, I had the hex on them. You forgot your booby prize, lugs. Scallions, ho, 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 ho. Boss, we just hid. What'd you go banging the hoof without us? You could have been ironed out. Not in a million years. Not with them pop gun artists. Ho, ho, ho. 14 slugs and I dodged them like they was footballs. Doop, 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 doop. I've been thinking. Valenti's right. It's time we had a truce. After all that, we'll park our rods. Him and me. We'll eat, chew the fat, and after we shake hands, I'll give him a present. Sure, boss. The best funeral in Saginaw Avenue. We should have done this long ago, Joe. Why, we might have killed each other. Sure, ain't this better? Eating out of the same plate, no rods, just love in our hearts. Have a 50-cent cigar, Umberto. Nothing's too good for a pal of Joe Masseria's. Let's go, Mr. Sucker is 2 steps away from a rub-out. Joe, ain't there some mistake? Sure, Umberto, you made it. We're playing tag and you're it. No. I wonder who those nasty men are. They must have gotten some nerve butchering my partner, Umberto. You should slap him on the wrist, boss. You got the whole island of Manhattan for less than it cost Peter Minuet, boss? Whatever. Minuet paid $24. Oh, wait. He's the guy talking. Yeah, you paid $5 for Valenti's spaghetti dinner. Ain't it sad? Joe and Umberto just kissed and made up, too. Yeah, it hurts. Oh, I got the wrong. Damn. Yeah, it hurts like egg. Who could have done such a thing? A louse called Massaria. Down to headquarters, brains. It was the same old story. Insufficient evidence. Then release on bail. Better luck next time, Gumfeet. Keep plugging and who knows? Maybe you'll stick me in the hot squat one day. Amen. The murdering mug. With Valenti gone, every racket in town falls into his lap. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Masseria went on seemingly for ages, with his finger in every metropolitan racket, his trucks on every highway, his trigger men on every rub-out assignment. His hoods took the rap. Joe took the dough. Now that Joe sewed up the Bronx, nothing can stop him. He looks like Stanley. Laurel. Anyway, HQ has Big Joe down on the Doolin dust-off. We can't touch him. He's all covered up. That's okay. Someday, one of his million enemies will blast him to kingdom come. So, on November 5th, 1930, Masseria was leaving a card fest when... Bang, 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 bang. Holy smoke! I thought I was over this when I croaked Valenti. Who's after me? I bumped off my opposition. I'm top dog in 5 boroughs, so who could be gunning for me? It's a mystery, boss. Beats me, boss. Joe Masseria discovered who disliked him in a Coney Island restaurant on April 15th, 1931. Your worries are over, Joe. You won't lose no more sleep after tonight. You've got a big sleep ahead. It's time your outfit was run by fresh talent, Joe. Hippie, mate, you You were gunning for me. Now let's polish off the jerk who runs this jive. We want no squealing. You hear, Mama? Quick, run. We go to the police. No, they breezed. I told you we should have blasted them first. Oh, if they ever finger us, we're sunk. Master and men died within months of one another. Masseria with an icy hand in his spaghetti dish. Mike Gun 2 and Gun 2's his name, I guess, and Hippie Egan with hot plates for headgear. Thus dies every gangster, either by jungle law, the law of his own beastly kind, or man's law, justice. Oh, so one of them got the chair. Yeah. So they got fried. You know, that's probably for the best. Up next, Bloody Birth. Ew. Okay. See that mobster raising his hat? Okay, that one, yeah. He's signaling his pals of the West Side gang that the mail truck they've been waiting to ambush is approaching the corner of 6th Street and Elizabeth Avenue. Elizabeth, New Jersey. But there's more to this picture than meets the eye. Actually, it reveals the birth of the most terrible combination in the annals of crime. The triple alliance between gangdom, Tommy guns, and high-speed cars. So, Bloody Birth of the Triple Alliance, a famous first in crime. Crowley, get the signal ready with that Tommy gun killer. Yeah, Frank, force that mail truck into the curb and I'll mow down the first guy who shows his head. Good Lord. I can't get by them, Pat. They're in 2 cars. I'll show those rats they can't rob the U.S. mails. So they're postal workers? 6, 7 in the gang. I've got to shoot my way out or they'll kill me. I knocked the mailman's gat out of his hand, see? Cut to the fancy shooting killer. Watch me knock him into the gutter. I'll give those dirty hoodlums a dose of their own medicine. That takes care of the cop. Sharp shooting, Grosso. Come on with them bolt cutters, Crowley. Bet you every mob in the country will start using Tommy guns when they read about this job, eh, Fan? Yeah. And maybe the cops will begin using them someday. Should be 150 grand in the mail sacks. Watch for more cops while I hop in and toss the sacks out to you. Okay. You sure picked off the right truck? You sure we picked off the right truck, Crowley? Yeah. The Singer sewing machine payroll is in these sacks. They were trucking it from the post office to the bank. All right, good enough. All set, killer. Let's get out of here fast before the whole police force shows up. A clean getaway, Cuniff. The neatest job we ever pulled, thanks to Mr. Thompson's handy little machine gun. Yeah, gang, even if the cops had followed us, we could have changed their minds with these rapid-fire rods. We gotta split the dough fast, guys, and head for different hideouts until the heat is off, yeah. Nobody noticed the boys leaving here, killer. How soon before we can head for Detroit? When it gets dark. Hey, get a load of this headline. Benny picked up an afternoon paper on the corner before he scrammed. We pulled a perfect job. No witnesses. Close enough to identify us. Yeah, Crowley, but the cop ain't dead yet. He saw us, and if he lives, we'll all get the chair. Pum, pum, pum. No clues to the crime were discovered. Excited witnesses told conflicting stories. As days passed, a terrific manhunt swirled into action. Underworld hideouts were combed, and dozens of suspects were grilled. You've got to discover who those monsters were and track them down. More than 500 federal, state, and local officers are working on the case. My men have run down every tip, working every angle without success. We can't quit. We can't quit, Captain. Marine guards have been assigned to guard every railroad depot, mail car, and truck on the eastern seaboard. You think we're safe here in New York, Haas? The feds even got planes searching for us.
I'd be safe if I kept away from you, Fad. You shouldn't have pulled that 2-bit stick-up last night. Lucky for me, I spotted those flat feet.
Don't reach for your rod, punk. There's a cell waiting for you at Sing Sing for that job you did last night. Several weeks later in Baltimore, cops. I'll fix 'em. But how did they find me here? How did they know Every letter carrier in this country was shown a picture of you. Keekert? After a Pinkerton man identified you from a witness description. That nosy letter carrier, I should have drilled him this morning. Yeah, well, you didn't. After hours of grilling, Keekert confessed his part in the mail truck robbery. Name the others in your mob, and we'll let you go back to your cell and sleep. Okay. There was Dan Grosso, Bill Fanning, Crowley, Killer, Cuniff, Benny, Haas, and Neary. Now leave me alone, will you? News of Keekert's squill reaches Detroit via the underworld grapevine. No squealer's gonna turn me into the cops, you hear? I'm fixing you now, Cuniff. You're the guy with the big mouth, Crowley. Don't call me a squealer. Yeah, you won't talk now. You dirty double-crossing. Oh, my chest. These stairs creak. Take it easy. Crowley's room is at the end of the hall. Watch out, he's dangerous. But not long after Crowley ditched Cuniff's body. I heard you coming up the stairs, copper. Get him, Mac. Why, you slimy weasel, Crowley. I'll get you with every bullet in my gun. No, don't shoot. I didn't mean to kill him. Benny was still hiding out in New York. Suddenly, loses his appetite. Hey, bud, ain't you gonna finish your meal? No, I'll see you later. The cops nabbed Kickert, and now Crowley rubbed out Cuniff, and a cop knocked off Crowley. Maybe I'm next. That's Benny Haas. I've been looking at his photo for weeks. But remember, we've got to play it smart. With him, don't let him catch on to the real reason why he's being picked up. Hey, what's the pitch, coppers? You've got nothing on me. We're taking you over to Jersey to identify the body of a drowned man. Some papers with your name on them were found in his pockets. What? When the New York police had delivered Benny Haas to the New Jersey authorities. Hey, where's the drowned man they brought me here to identify? Nobody ever drowned in this tank since I've been jailer. Maybe you was mixed up in the Elizabeth mail truck robbery, huh? No. Oh, no. Let me out of here. You ain't got nothing on me. I broke away from those guys before they pulled the mail truck job. News of the latest arrest spread through the New York underworld, finally reaching the ears of Danny Grosso. Huss won't tell the coppers where they can find you, will they, Danny? I don't know. Maybe he would if they sweat over him. Ew. Good thing I got tipped off before the cops looked for me here. Hold everything, Grosso. Stop. Star Pro, let you have it. I'll make a deal with you if you don't turn me in. I've got 20 grand, and it's yours if you want to forget you even saw me. What are you so afraid of, Grosso? Conscience bothering you? That Elizabeth mail truck robbery has got me worried, of course. I didn't have a thing to do with it, but since the driver was killed, I understand. All right, Grosso, but 20 grand won't save you from the chair if you're guilty. I just told you I wouldn't. Grosso fought extradition to New Jersey, but it's a frame-up, I tell you, Your Honor. I didn't have any part in Elizabeth's mail truck job. You have offered no real proof of your not being involved. He doesn't have to prove he wasn't involved. You have to prove he was. Extradition granted. This left only two of the mob. Hey, how many were in this mob? The mob counted for Neary and Fanning. And Neary was at that moment haunted by shadows of imaginary cops.
Maybe I could break into this hearse and hide. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
What in the glory be is that fellow doing? Breaking into a hearse? I'll teach him to show more respect for the dead. And what would you be doing in there, my lad?
Yeah, I felt like I was gonna die. Honest I did, officer, so I crawled inside.
So it's you. It is. Candace Neary, wanted by New Jersey and the U.S. government for mail robbery and murder.
No, not murder. I didn't kill anyone. I'll tell everything.
He'll talk, eh? That's what they all say until they come before a judge. Mulligan, I caught a rare bird on my beat. Send the wagon.
Oh, man, come on.
Fanning, the last man of the mob, was finally traced to Sing Sing, where he was serving time for another robbery.
Hooray! The board must have approved my application.
You think they're nuts? Come on, the warden wants to see you.
What's the matter, warden? Ain't I getting a parole?
No. Sign this waiver of extradition if you want to avoid a useless court hearing. They'll take you to face the music in New Jersey anyway.
It's a dirty deal, I tell you, warden. I ain't wanted in New Jersey for nothing. They ain't got a thing on me.
That's what you think. Fanning, take him away. Oh, that's what you think, Fanning. Take him away, guard. With all his living members of the mob in custody, a strange angle in the investigation was brought to light. Why don't the police and prosecutor...
why don't the police and prosecutor release me? Haven't some of the mob confessed yet?
Yes, you're in the clear.
Janie?
But you can't blame the police for holding you since you're a dead ringer for Cuniff. A surprise was pulled by the prosecutor when Fanning and Neary were brought to the trial. Kickert and Haas will appear as witnesses for the state. Bring them in, please.
The rats, they're turning state's evidence.
And did the defendants Fanning and Neary participate in the crime for which they are charged?
Sure. They was with us the whole way, and I seen both of them with guns.
Pum, pum, pum. Fanning and Neary received the same penalty for their part in the crime. Found guilty, and I hereby sentence you to a life term in the state penitentiary. Again, Haas testified for the prosecution, an action which finally won for him a mere 10 years stretch for mail robbery. And Kickert shot and killed the president of the Belmore Bank during a stick-up. He wouldn't dare testify against Dan Grosso. Kickert was sentenced to the chair, but This man is too ill to be sent to Trenton. I recommend that he be taken to Great Meadows Prison. That's a break for me, Doc. Maybe the chair would be better than slow death at Great Meadows. Dan Grosso's turn was next. A bad turn for a cold-blooded killer. Never before has there appeared in this court a more ruthless murderer, gunman, and vicious character than the defendant. The death penalty is not punishment enough for him. The jury agreed, and not long after, Grosso shuffled silently toward the chair. The postal clerk and motorcycle officer recovered, but Frank Kickert left Great Meadows a few years later in a crude coffin. Whether by the chair, the noose, or the living grave behind the grim stone wall, crime must pay the penalty. And so they did. There you go. See? Everything's wonderful. Now it's time for Merchants of Murder, the sinister saga of Burke and Hare. Okay. The 6 months between November 1827 and April 1828, two phantom figures can be seen pushing a grisly vehicle through the steaming streets of Edinburgh. A grisly vehicle with a grislier cargo. For who knew that the cart was a makeshift hearse? Or that these were not men who pushed it? Huh? Oh, but fiends who sold flesh by the pound. When mankind finally learned the business of these fetid dealers in carrion, its cry of revulsion echoed down the centuries, and the names of Burke and Hare became the synonyms for everything that was horrid in crime. Are you sure? Because, this is the first time I'm hearing of them, but... Well, anyway, November 1827, a slum district in Edinburgh. This must be it. Logs Lodgings, William Hare, proprietor. Aye, just as it is advertised in the paper. Look at this, Hare. Dr. Knox of the Medical Gowns is advertising for corpses. Price depends on condition of cadaver. What will folks be buying next? Hush, Burke. What could I do for you, sir? I will stay a month. Here is £1 in advance. Are these rats everywhere? Oh, no, they're pets of ours. Have a drink, sir, to a most pleasurable stay.
Corpses. But where could we get corpses?
Don't pay any attention to the rats. They're our pets, too, Mr. Donny. You already said that. From the looks of things, every rodent in Edinburgh is your pet. What a filthy place. If my business didn't take me to this district.
Mackenzie was buried Monday a fortnight. We could dig him up. But what would he bring? Nothing. Dr. Knox wants corpses in good condition. Oh, there must be some other solution.
There's no window, Hare. The view was so bad we had it boarded up. Besides, the wood keeps the smoke out. Sleep well, Mr. Donny. Roll your eyes on this. Real money. The first paying tenant in months. Not like Loomis, who owes me 3 months' rent.
Quiet. You talk of pennies here, I'm talking of king's ransoms. If only we had an endless supply of cadavers.
Good heavens, what will we do with cadavers? I'm running an inn, not a cemetery.
More's the pity. We'd sell cadavers. The thought drives me mad. A city full of worthless live men, who'd be worth millions if they were only dead. Why aren't they?
Come quick, sir, Mr. Hare, sir. Old man Loomis, he's dead, cold as a stone. What?
He died owing me 3 months' rent. Villain, cheat me out of my rent, will you? I'll kill you all over again.
Hold, man. You're bruising a fine piece of merchandise. Loomis will pay his rent 3 times over.
Are you crazy? How can a corpse pay rent?
Very easily. Remember Dr. Knox's ad? Loomis might be a little stringy, but scalpels won't mind that. All we need is something to pack him in. Easy does it. Treat him like Dresden china. Knox will examine him for bruises. The healthier the corpse, the more we'll get.
I'll believe it when the money crosses my palm. What in heaven have you got in that chest? Where are you going this time of night? We have to get rid of you-know-what. Attend to business.
That old horse-face knows too much. If she makes a pest of herself...
Dr. Knox, you'll find him in there. The fool works all hours of the night. Science, he calls it. Crazy, I call it.
What matter so long as he pays well? Come, Hare. Our customer is waiting.
I have no time to waste. Show me your wares, peddler. I pay according to the condition of the body.
Of course, Doctor. Be so kind, Mr. Hare, as to show the good doctor our sample.
He's all we could get for tonight, Doctor. We'll do better next time.
I should hope so. There's scarcely any flesh on him. He's more skeleton than cadaver. He died naturally, did he?
Naturally. He upped and croaked on me. We wouldn't want to kill a fly, would we, Burke?
Certainly not.
Well, I want good corpses. You get £3 this time. Next time, nothing if there's no improvement. Now go. Leave me to my researches. Yes, Doctor, we'll improve all right. In quality and quantity.
Why, this beats innkeeping hollow. We can make at least £3 a night if the corpses hold out. Oh, the Campbells are coming. Aye-oh, aye-oh.
We'll see to it the corpses hold out. Old Loomis died by grace of Providence. Others will die by grace of Burke and Hare. Well, in the next night, the maid's fast asleep upstairs, Burke. She won't hear a thing.
Good. Find a knife whilst I shutter these windows. We won't want an audience for this night's work. Don't cut him up too much. Leave that to the doctor.
I will, if Donny lets me. If not, you be ready with that club. He moved. Get him, Burke. Get him.
This hurts me more than it hurts you. If you weren't so cursedly clumsy, Hare, this wouldn't happen.
So what? Isn't there more to a body than brains? Shortly after, at Dr. Knox's dissecting chamber. Disgusting. Here's £50. It isn't worth that. What happened to his head?
That's how we found him, in the gutter, sir. Must have been run down by some clumsy driver, I'm sure.
But, Burke, we more than made it up out of the stiff's purse. Could I help it if he moved?
Oh, you should have moved with him. Ugh. You tempt me to make a sale out of you. How can you make money with a stupid partner? There must be some way we can solve this problem of damaged corpses. But how can you not damage a man who puts up a fight?
I've got it. Let's experiment with a woman. Females are the weaker sex. Surely together we can overpower one scrawny piece of baggage.
Oh. Granted, females are weaker. How does that avoid the danger of breaking the skin?
Shh! Leave that to me. We'll experiment on Mrs. Putmudgeons with a pillow. When I put this over her head, you hold her leg still so she doesn't kick too much.
All right, let's get started. I want to see the result of this experiment.
Another wonderful point about this method, Burke, no screaming. You know how nervous I get when they shriek.
I am impressed, Mr. Hare, deeply impressed. And she's going very quickly. She's scarcely kicking any more. Another minute, and she'll be fresh goods. Hare, old man, you've found the way. Not only women, but men can make their exit in this expert fashion. Really, Hare, you should patent this.
Now let Dr. Knox say a thing against our corpses. Hey there, matey, you got a bit of sail sticking out of your chest? Thank you kindly, sir. There's more sail inside.
I thought of something else, Burke. A spot of wine to a man, and he'll struggle like a kitten in the jaws of a bulldog. Ah, now you've got the hang of it.
That's right. That's a right close guess, Doctor.
We're looking for the right sort of corpses now, sir. They're thems that take the gas pipe or die of cold or natural causes and such. One thing troubles me here. With Mrs. Muggins gone, who's going to come to Log's Lodgings? Only one man answered your ad in 6 months. We'll freeze to death wandering about the streets of Edinburgh looking for strangling prospects.
You've thought a sad thought, Burke.
All right, I've racked my brains. I see no way out. Nobody'll come to this muckhole. We're licked.
Wait, Burke. I have it. Those beggars out there, with their tongues hanging out for a sip of beer or a sack of straw to lie on at night. The trouble with us, Burke, is that we've no charity in our hearts. Why don't we invite poor souls in for a wee drinky or a night's sleep?
Ah, I see your point, Hare. We can spike the drinks and deepen the sleep with soft, downy pillows.
Yes, as much beer as you can hold. A big fellow like this will bring at least 10 pounds.
You may sleep, my man, till kingdom come.
You're so kind, sir. Not everybody in Edinburgh would do this.
He's dead to the world. Get set with the pillow, partner.
This one's drugged to the gills, see? I could hold the cushion over his nose with my pinky. Dr. Knox, the prize of the year.
Gentlemen, this is incredible. You have surpassed yourself. This one has muscles like a cow's leg. We aim to please, Doctor. Anything for science, you know, Doctor.
We're rich. 20 pounds in one night.
Here, my good man, a pound for you, for past courtesies and future favors.
Why, thank you kindly, sir. Finer gentlemen never walked the streets of Edinburgh. Well, for 5 months, the party went on. A belt line couldn't have worked more efficiently in bringing the corpses from Log's Lodgings to the medical college.
Have another, old boy.
If this keeps up, Burke, we'll be rich. Oh!
Ah, excellent, but why, oh, men, how about an occasional hussy?
But the finest efficiency can be a snare. One night,
Fool, look what you've done in your haste. You left a leg sticking out for the gossip-mongers of Edinburgh to talk about till doomsday.
Did you see what I saw? My Charlie was only saying the other day how mighty peculiar it is that Burke and Hare go out every night with a sea chest and a cart.
another night,
When I asked Hare where he's going with the he said rag picking. I ask you,
What's an innkeeper need of rag picking when he gives away charity? Charity, is it? It's a funny thing you never see them as take the charity. For instance, where's Sandy? He went in for a drink yesterday and still ain't come out. Whoops. How many times must I tell you I have enough male cadavers? Have women given up dying in Scotland? Here, £2, but only on account. Find me women. We'll do our best, Doctor. Where's Sandy, you cursed philanthropist? We searched inside. He's not there. Of course not. He left suddenly during the night. Sure, he packed himself in a sea chest. Oh, sure, he packed himself in a sea chest, maybe, and went off to college. We're wise to you, you blasted devils. It's just as well if we forget about beggars for a while here. I see what you mean, Burke. It's females from now on. On April 8th, 1828, Burke and Hare made the mistake of their lives. Have you any stout? The other pubs seem to be out of it. So are we, miss. What are you talking about, Mr. Hare? There's a barrel full of stout in the kitchen. Just step this way, miss, with your bucket. But I see no barrel in here. I wouldn't worry about that, miss. You've got other worries ahead of you. Latch the door, Hare. She should bring at least £15. And restore us to the good graces of the doctor. Jeez. Gentlemen, you redeem yourselves. She's perfect for my researches in gastrointestinal disorders. Yeah, I thought you'd like her, Doctor. We figured she'd bring at least £15, won't she? 4 hours later, when the janitor came to sweep up, I can't understand where Mary could have gone to. She went to get me a pint of stout for supper, and she disappeared. Forget your daughter, Patterson. She'll turn up. Feast your eyes on this noble specimen. Isn't she a sight for sore eyes? Specimen? That's Mary, my daughter. How'd she get here? Your daughter? Good heavens! Did you say she went out for stout? Burke and Hare are barkeepers. I wonder. Get the police. My daughter was murdered. So an hour later, they're in the kitchen. Come on. Quick, cover the washerwoman. We have visitors. Police? But we find our corpses in the street. Then what's this smothered woman doing here? Ha! Here's my beer bucket. See? It's the father. It's got my name on it. Patterson. Let me at the fiend. I'll choke him with my bare... let me at the fiend. I'll choke him with my bare hands. No, sir. He'll give that honor to the gallows. Well, Dr. Knox suffered punishment for his indiscriminate buying of cadavers. You are forever banished from the practice of medicine. Oh, damn. As for Burke and Hare, they died as they had earned their bread, by suffocation, on the gibbets of Edinburgh. Well, there you go. See? Meanwhile, we've got Walter Laganza, the Tri-State Devil. Oh, my God. A vicious criminal who killed mercilessly, whose only values in life were the values he squeezed from his victims for his own little-gotten gains. Walter Laganza fought with a venomous fury not only the vengeance of the law, but the grudgings of his own crime-dealing friends. The hideout of Laganza's mob in Richmond, Virginia. Hiya, Walt, what's new? Plenty. Get rid of them dames and come inside. Okay, Walt, spill it. What's cooking? I got a hot tip today. I found out that a messenger from the Planters Bank delivers a $60,000 payroll every week, and I found out where. Sit down and I'll tell you. From now on, we're through with the small time. We're getting into the big dough. Now listen, all we need is some carpenter's overalls, and 5 days later, on March 12th, 1934, I had a construction job outside Richmond. That's the sucker now. Louie, go get the car started. Yeah, boss. Them guys are never going to know what's happening to them. You ready, Bill? Yeah, the sooner we get out of here, the better. I'll like it. Reach, chums. You toss that dough over here if you want to live. You heard him. Move. I told you to give him that dough. What are you, a wise guy? You'd better put it back. You'll never get away with it. Ain't that too bad? Here, stupid. Something to remember me by. What did you have to bump him for? He didn't do nothing. You getting trigger happy? Shut up. I'm running this outfit, and I do what I want. I didn't like his looks. That good enough for you? Gee, Walt, you sure know how to pull 'em. They'll never find them overalls now. Them dicks'll think it's an inside job. Yeah, but we could have done it without the killing. You got 60 grand, didn't you? If you don't like it, you know what you can do. Now clam up before I do it for you. Well, 3 months later at Norlena, North Carolina, Laganza and his boys pulled another daring holdup. Them butts were gonna get'll bring us 17 grand. Yeah, I didn't think. Hey, there's Louie now. They're coming now. The truck's about a half-mile up the road. You better get ready. Okay, Louie. Get going, Bill. You know what to do. Ain't these monkeys gonna get the surprise of their life? Come on, Stoops. Come to Papa. Hey, Joe, look at that. That must be a roadblock or something. Yeah, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Hey, buddy, something's wrong. I gotta... Way! All right, you mugs. Climb down out of that cab. Step on it. Can you beat it? Hijackers. I thought them days were gone. Think again, chum, and shut up. You're ripe for a slug. Get the chains, Louie. You ain't going to leave us like this, are you? It may be days before anyone finds us out here. It's murder, you rats. Let us go. Okay, pal, I'll let you go. But where you're going, you ain't coming back from. No, give me a chance. I got a wife and kids. Don't kill me. What's the matter? Getting yellow? Cut it out, Walt. You ain't doing no killing on this one. Knock them off, and I'll break your neck. All right. Keep your shirt on. I was only getting rid of any witnesses. You're softer than a 3-minute egg. Come on, let's beat it. I hope them lugs starve to death before the coppers find them. Holy smoke, Walt, you ain't got no more heart than a alligator. Now the FBI went after them and traced the gang to Washington, D.C. They've been in that house for almost 5 hours. What the devil are they doing? I don't know. Maybe they... Hold it. They're coming out now. Be careful, Jack. These guys are killers. Shoot as if you meant it. Check, Joe. Let's go get them. Get your hands up, you two. You're under arrest. Coppers! Behind the jalopy, quick! You dirty, rotten flat feet, I'll fill you full of slugs. They ain't taking me. Watch me fit one for $1. I'll blow your rotten brains out, you... Yeah! Good work, Jack. 1 to go. I gotta get out of here before they kill me. I gotta run for it. I'll get even if it takes the rest of my life. I gotta get back and warn the rest of the mob. If they pull them in, it'll cook my goose. Come back here, you murdering rat.
After a desperate chase, the frightened Laganza was able to warn the rest of the gang of the approaching FBI.
The feds are coming. Beat it, everybody. They gave it to Bill. He ain't coming back.
Hey, Bill, oh, Bill, he's dead. It's all on account of you, you rotten devil. You and your killing. I'm going to tell the cops everything.
Why, you dirty, stinking stool pigeon. What makes you think you're going to live long enough to tell anything? You dames are all alike. You can't trust a babe.
No, I didn't mean it.
So long, Squealer. Give my regards to Bill when you see him. Sometimes that kill me.
Discovering a week later that the girl was alive and in a hospital, just go down that corridor to room 18. Miss Galt is in there.
Thanks, pal.
When I get my hands on that little rat, I'll wring her dirty neck. Well, if it ain't the little stoolie alive and breathing,
You ain't gonna get off so easy this time.
Laganza.
If I wasn't afraid of starting a riot, I'd put a slug right through your stupid brain.
Huh? What? Call the police, Tom.
Help.
I'll be back, sister. This ain't finished yet by a long shot.
Police! Help! Police! To get weapons to replace those lost in the Washington fiasco, Laganza robbed the armory at Hyattsville, Virginia. Smart police work soon had him tagged for the job.
When you need guns, what's better than an armory? The joint was loaded. Yeah, and we got machine guns, automatics, rifles, everything.
That's right, Mug. And now you'll get 20 years. Reach, everybody.
Huh? What?
Don't anyone move unless you want to go out on a stretcher. Laganza was returned to Richmond and sentenced to death for the bank killing. He managed to get a gun smuggled into him and...
Now you got it straight, ain't you? You know where to stand and what to do.
Yeah, I only hope it wakes. No, my belly. I can't stand the pain. Guard.
I'm coming. Take it easy.
Oh, help me. Oh.
It just happened. You'd better get him to the hospital.
Yeah, help me get him out.
Okay, come on now. You ain't dying. For some of the headaches you give me. Come on.
What? Me? Anyway,
get back, you 2-bit punks. You ain't going nowhere. Go on, get. Once we're through here, it's a cinch.
We ain't out yet.
If we make the wall, we're okay.
Look, they spotted us.
If I had a Tommy gun, I'd show 'em. You ain't kidding. I'd like nothing better than filling them fat bellies full of slugs.
The two made it and went to Philadelphia, where Laganza engineered the vicious kidnapping of a bootlegger named Weiss.
How long are you punks gonna hold me here? Till we get the ransom money. If we don't, you ain't going at all. You got the money? Yeah, 8 grand.
Phew, that's a load off my mind. Well, how do I get out of here? You got your dough, didn't you?
Sure, pal, sure. All you gotta do is walk right out that door. We ain't holding you. Okay, buddy, on your way. Through with you. Scram!
At least let me get the cramps out of my legs. You got 8 grand of my dough. You ought to be more hospitable than you. Hey, what are you going to do?
Rub you out, chum. I don't trust you, see?
No, don't.
Dead punks don't squeal. Can't keep your lousy finger off that trigger?
Well, the Weiss shooting started an intensive police hunt. And on December 7th, 1934, hey, Sam, look at that guy coming out of the cigar store. Don't he look like the killer we're after?
He sure does. If he ain't Laganza, he's his twin brother. Let's question him.
Hey, you, come here a minute.
He's running away. That's him, all right. Let's get that dirty rat. Stop, or we'll shoot.
Come down here, you murdering weasel.
Let him have it, Joe. He ain't worth keeping alive.
Wait till he gets to the end of the platform. We don't want to hit anyone. What a time to be caught without a gun. Them dirty flatties ain't getting little Walter. So long, you stupid bums.
Stop! He's jumping.
So what? If we don't get him here, we'll scrape him up off the sidewalk. And down below. Oh, my leg! Oh! What in the... Where'd he drop from? There's $500 cash for you if you drive me to New York. How about it? Quick! You're there, pal. For 5 C's, you can have the cab. Who you dodging, chum? The cops? Who, me? No, just the process server. I gotta get out of town or they'll take everything I got. 3 hours later. You're in, Pally. Where you want to go? I can't stand it. My leg. Get me to the hospital. Quick. Remember now, I got hit by a car. I don't want nobody to find me. Okay, brother, whatever you say. You paid for it. Meanwhile, the FBI, also on his trail, began to clamp down. It wasn't long before they had the frightened cabbie in their net. Okay, bud, are you going to come clean, or do we have to let you cool off for 20 years as an accomplice to a murder? No, now talk. I didn't know he was a killer. Well, I'll tell you everything. 2 days later. Okay, Laganza, I guess this time it's for keeps. That rotten cabbie, I'll kill him if it's the... You're all through killing, Laganza. It's our turn this time. Then, in a Philadelphia barroom, don't move, Mace. You're covered. Huh? Okay, don't shoot. Then, on February 2nd, 1935, Laganza and Mace paid the penalty for their crimes. Hey, it's just like the title of the book. Let me live. I don't want to die. No. Bzz, bzz, bzz. The other members of the gang were later rounded up and given long terms in prison, proving that crime must pay the penalty. And, well, I guess they did. Yeah. Now it's time for the human buzzard. That's what it says. A killer by nature, Harry Tracy's guns blazed death as he openly defied the law. The Northwest's most desperate murderer, he left a scarlet trail of brutal killings and robbery, finally meeting his match when he brazenly challenged the grim and relentless police forces of Oregon. For months, Tracy had plotted to escape from the Utah State Pen. Hey, guard, my shovel is bent. Cut out the malarkey, Tracy. Let's see that shovel. Nothing's wrong with it. Are you nuts, Tracy? Not like you think. One yap out of you and there'll be a hole in that fat gut. Get them clothes off quick. Tracy, you can't get away with this. Give me that gun. I won't report you to the warden. Shut up. We're going out. And you're coming with us, see? One trick by you, chum, when we go through that gate, and I'll knock your teeth down your throat. Don't worry, Harry, we're watching the last. Yeah. Okay, scatter, you guys. I'll take care of your pal here. This is for all the trouble you gimme, fatso. Tracy immediately joined the notorious Hole-in-the-Wall gang and became its most vicious member. Let's get this crummy job over with. We're taking too long. What you beefing about, Tracy? There ain't a cop in 10 miles of us. This box has got 30 grand. Yeah, but you can't spend it where you're going. Coppers!
Throw up your hands or you'll all wind up in the morgue. Keep your distance if you don't want to eat lead. I told you keep back. I'll kill every one of you, hear me? Drop those guns or... Yeah! Jump 'em, boys, the rats are cornered. Okay, I give up. I ain't done nothing. Let go of my arm, you dirty cuffer. That'll be enough out of you. So they're back where they started. Sentenced to life for killing, Tracy immediately plotted an escape. Cripes, where'd you get the rod? My gal smuggled it in. I learned one thing, pal. Always have someone on the outside who can take care of you. Watch this. Guard, there's something wrong with... Gayonis? He's dying. Groan. You stupid half-wit, groan. Stop that noise. I'm coming. What's wrong, Gayonis? Speak. No, the same thing you're troubled with, frog face. No brains. Hurry up, Harry. They'll kill us if they catch us. Shut up. He better have them keys or I'll kick that ugly face in. Hey, here they are. We'll head for the warden's office and get out that way. Yeah? Get a load of who's coming. Stop or I'll shoot. Don't move. You haven't a chance. Okay, warden, we're licked. We give up. Yeah, we'll go back. Don't shoot. I'm glad you see the light, boys. I got him. Let him have it, Harry. I'll knock his brains out. 2 weeks later, Tracy was in prison. What? He didn't get out of this one? All right. But his crafty brain was ready with another desperate scheme. The guard will be along in a minute. He's going to get a surprise. Come on, Tracy, scrub your cell. Sure, sweetheart. As soon as I beat your thick head in. No. Ed Grote and Moose Feeney are hiding out at Summit. I better lam up there and lay low for a while. A posse immediately got on the killer's trail and traced him to the hideout. 2 days later. It was nothing. Them chumps couldn't hold a dead cat in a can like that. Yeah? Take a look out the window, loudmouth. Don't that look like the sheriff? Watch me pick them suckers off. I'll never know what hit 'em. Lay off, Lordhead. I ain't taking no murder rap because you got itchy fingers. Shut up, both of you. Watch them John Laws. All right, boys. Come out with your hand raw. We know you're in there. Come and get it if you're alive to do it. I ought to kick the guts out of you, Tracy. Why didn't you lay off that rifle? Listen, stupid. I got a life sentence waiting, and nobody's gonna make me serve it, see? I ain't taking no blaming for your killing. Put down that rifle or... Yeah! I'm getting out, Tracy. I ain't sleeping in no morgue. You coming? What's the matter, you yellow rat? They ain't gonna find you in this brush. Take it easy. You can wait and find out, big shot. So long. Tracy drifted from Colorado to Oregon, where he teamed up with Dave Merrill, a character as vicious as himself. This is the chump now. We got 2 minutes before the cops show. Reach, mister, and hand over that satchel. Tracy, coppers. I got it, blast 'em. Drop it, you thieving hoodlums. Head for the freight yards. We'll get lost around the cars. Here's a red-hot present, you crummy cop. I'd like to get that other weasel first. Well, they escaped, only to be picked up in a dive near the railroad a few hours later. Every cop in town is after us. Yeah, they got... Look it! Nobody move. We're checking everybody in the joint. That's them! That's the dirty wretch that killed Joe! Let me get my hands on him. Take it easy, Sam. All right, you guys, move out and get your mitts up. At a nearby railroad crossing. Hold it till the freight gets by. If I could hop that engine, I could spit in their ugly faces. I still got my rod. Get out of the way, Flatfoot, before you end up croaked. Don't you move, bud, or I'll fill you full of lead. Hey! You pull that throttle, or I'll let you have it. What? Stop that train! Stop it! Get up speed, you hear me? Get this thing moving if you want to go home tonight. Okay, pal, okay. I ain't paid to argue with one of them things. Don't shoot. Somebody yanked the air brake. I couldn't move her if I wanted to. I ought to knock your teeth out. Just so you won't have anything to talk about when them lousy bulls get here. I gotta give them bulls the slip, but fast. They'll kill me if they get me. There he goes. Get him. Shoot him down, the dirty killer. He's hit. They got him. That'll stop the skunk. That's stupid. Yeah. Tracy recovered, and once again his animal cunning served him. A small pistol was smuggled to him, and on the day he was to be sentenced. All right, come out of there. The judge is waiting. Take it easy, Flatfoot. I'm coming. Look out, the coyote's got a gun. And I know how to use it, pal. Out of my way or I'll kill every one of you. Drop it, you dirty cur. You're going in and get your sentence like any other filthy rat. Ew! Let me go. You'll never hold me in no rotten stare. I'll get out no matter what you do. Let me go. Stand still or I'll break your arm, hear me? Harry Tracy, I sentence you to 40 years in the state prison to be followed by the life sentence you still must serve in Colorado. I am sorry I cannot sentence you to death. Take him away. You'll never hold me. Wait and see. For 3 years, Tracy remained in the Oregon State Pen with his old partner Merrill. One day, Dave, come here a minute. I want to show you something. Coming, pal, coming. Holy smoke, guns! How in the shut up! Agrees to Trusty. They brought them in with the laundry. We're getting out now. I've had enough of this dump. Tracy, Merrill, put down those guns. It's Finneran. Plug the louse. It's gonna be shooting from here on out. Don't look at me like that, Buster. I'm sensitive. Look out, here come Morrissey and Louie. Finneran, give up, you goons. You'll never get out alive. Shut that flabby trap, Morrissey. You're next. Don't kill him, Tracy. Don't. He's a white guy. Let him alone. Keep your 2 cents out of this, Louie, if you want to keep living. Okay, Louie, I won't knock the dirty rat off. I'll just cripple him. Tracy, let's blow. Over there, Dave, by them boxes. Looks like the boys followed orders, all right. Coming, Harry. You think of everything. Them guys must think this is the 4th of July. Come on, move, you want to get me killed? We'll head for the hills. It's easy to get lost up there. When the heat's off, we'll have out of the state. Okay, maybe there's a cabin up there where we can get some grub. We're gonna need it. Rewards totaling $6,000 for their captured dead alive were posted. But the next day, at a lonely hunting lodge. Hiya, pal. How's the hunting? Pretty good, mister. Right now, they're hunting a couple of escaped convicts. Like to collect the rewards on 'em myself. Too bad, Pop. If we had more time, we might have stayed and fixed you up. Give our regards to the Flatfeet. With these ponies, we can really make time, kid. The farther we up we get, the less chance them fatheads have of getting us. Did you hear that, old guy? 6,000 berries. For that, I might almost turn myself in. State Guard was ordered out. 3 days later, the hungry and desperate pair were spotted by the posse. Hey, fellas, look at that. I think we got 'em. Shoot 'em down. Open fire on 'em. No, Harry, no. They'll kill us like rats. Come on, run. Why don't they stop hounding us? Why don't they let us alone? We ain't eaten in 2 days. Climb up and run. They ain't taking us. It's probably the other way around, but yeah. It's getting pretty rough. Later. Harry, listen, someone's coming. Run, we gotta run. I told you to button up, button your lip. What's the matter, Dave? You losing your nerve? I can't stand it no more, Harry. I ain't no hunted rat. I'm giving up. I ain't staying out here like a trapped animal. I'm going. Okay, chum. If you feel that way, you feel that way. Be seeing you sometime. You shouldn't have done it, pal. No yellow-livered rat is gonna put the finger on me. So long, chum. For 3 weeks, Tracy managed to evade his hunters, but they never gave up. Finally, he made a fatal error. Here they come again. I gotta beat it. The back. That's it. The back. They'll never take me alive out. Yeah, I'm surrounded. There he is. Shoot to kill. Don't kill me. I don't want to die. No. Okay, boys, you can come out now. The rat's finished. This scum didn't deserve to live. His criminal record's as long as my arm. You said it, Chief. Someday these guys will learn that crime must pay the penalty. He probably didn't really say that, but, it fits in with the title. And I guess he learned. I mean, he's like, someday he'll learn. This was it. He's dead. So there you go. That's it for that a-hole. Oh, well, before you go, do you have bad skin? Well, stop worrying about pimples, blackheads, and other externally caused skin troubles. Try Skin Doctor's amazing simple directions and be thrilled with the difference. Often so much clearer in just 1 short week. Boy, it's a lot of stuff to read. It's something. There's no address. Skin cleanser, the double Vidderm treatment. There you go. Look up Vidderm and that'll cure your problems of your crappy skin. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget the wolf poison. The war bonds. Anyway, there we go. Oh boy, another exciting issue. This time, all about crime. Because you know what crime must do? It must pay the penalty. And I guess it did. Yeah.